Honey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm going to keep it brief. Brief enough.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Burlington City Council meeting on today, February 7th, 2017. I'd like to take a moment to ask everyone to please silence all electronic devices. We call on Councilmember Kathy Hikes for tonight's invocation.
One day this week, or last week, I read a quote in the Triad Business Journal, and it was by John Dooley, who is soon to be the Vice President for Student Life and the Dean of Students at Elon, and he imparted this wisdom. Every day I find myself trying to assume the best possible intention of others I interact with. So let us pray. This statement, Lord, got my attention. I noticed it at some deep level, so it must be a place that I need some work. This may be the meaning of the simple charge to love one another. If we think of each person we meet as having the best possible intention, it could change our days, it could change our city, it could change our world with this dose of kindness. Give us grace, give this council wisdom, give us hope, and most of all, give us faith in each other. Amen.
This time we call on City Clerk Renee Ward.
Members of council, it's my responsibility to remind you of your duty to avoid conflicts of interest in matters that are before us. At this time, I ask that there are any potential conflicts concerning tonight's agenda items.
Before council are minutes from January 17th, 2017 City Council meeting. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Before you use the agenda, do I hear a motion regarding the agenda?
Make a motion that we approve the agenda as written.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Agenda has been adopted. We have a number of consent agenda items. These are typically non-controversial. If anyone has any questions about the following items, please let us know. Item A, to set a date of public hearing on February 21st, 2017 for citizens to comment on area housing and neighborhood improvement needs and proposed activities for the fiscal year 2017-18 Community Development Program. Item B, to approve a request from St. Mark's Church to hold a baptism at Lake Kamac Marina. The date of service will be August 27th, 2017 from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. Permission is also required from the North Carolina Department of Environmental and Natural Resources, NCDENR, Public Water Supply Section. The petition will be required to provide lifeguards. Approval is conditional upon meeting insurance requirements. Item C, to reclassify the wastewater operator position, level 20, to source water specialist, level 21, upon council approval. Item D, budget amendment 2017-36, animal services donation, the details of which are spelled out in your agenda. Do I hear a motion regarding the consent agenda items?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Consent agenda has been approved. We have a number of items of new business today. Item 1, City Council will consider temporarily closing the following streets on Friday, March 17th, 2017 during the B-Town Events second annual St. Patty's Day Bash and Parade. The details of which are spelled out in your agenda. At this time, Council recognizes Mary Fawcett, Recreation and Parks Events Coordinator.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. It's hard to believe that a year has already gone by since we were last here to talk about the first annual B-Town Events St. Patty's Day Bash and Parade. And bear with me, I want to pull up our map. So at this time, I'll take any questions that you guys may have. The map before you presents the streets that will be closed. We try to do our due diligence of being a good steward to our downtown merchants and working through the BDC of disseminating the information about which streets will be closed. We also work with city staff to identify these streets through signage in the morning to let the merchants as well as our consumers know that the streets will be closed later in the afternoon. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Any questions from council?
It's a great event last year.
Hope
Thank
for good
you.
weather again this year.
Absolutely.
Do I hear a motion regarding this request?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion is approved.
Thank you, council and mayor. And then, of course, Angie is next, and so I'm going to keep this slide up for her.
All right. Item 2 is our city council will consider a request to extend the Rusted Bucket Tavern's premises to Davis Street from Main Street to Spring Street for placement of a beer garden on Friday, March 17, 2017, from 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. during the B-Town event, St. Patty's Day Bash and Parade. And approval is conditional upon meeting insurance requirements. This time, council recognizes Angie Ball.
Good afternoon, council and mayor. I'm here again for another downtown event to have the beer garden for our second annual St. Patty's Day event. Any questions for me?
Questions from council? Do I hear-
None at all, come on.
Will there be green beer?
Yes, has to be.
And then I'll just add one advancement that B-Town Events has put in place with our beer gardens. We have moved away from using barricades as our border control, and we actually now use white fencing. And then along with Angie, she'll have volunteers that will co-coordinate with our event staff to help make sure that the beer stops here where it's supposed to and that doesn't commingle up the streets, with your approval, of course.
Do I hear a motion regarding item 2, beer?
We approve on the condition that insurance requirements are met.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item 3, City Council will consider a request to temporarily close Front Street between South Worth Street and Spring Street during the Burlington Junior Women's Club Annual 5K fundraising event on Saturday, April 8, 2017, from 6 a.m. until 10:30 a.m., conditional upon meeting requirements of the City of Burlington Special Event Permit application. This time, council recognizes Ivy Yarborough, Burlington Junior Women's Club Event Coordinator.
Hello. I'm here again. This is our 6th annual Tata Trot, and we partner with Little Pink Houses of Hope and do this 5K breast cancer run. And yes, we would like to request that that section of the street be closed that morning, which is basically where the start-finish line is.
Questions from council? This warm weather is just making all these events come out of the woodwork, right?
Last year it started snowing at the takeoff.
Ever got a real kick out of that?
Yeah, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Do I hear a motion regarding this event request?
So moved.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion is approved. Thank you very much.
Can I leave some flyers here for anyone that might want one?
Yes, definitely.
Anybody wants to join us, we'd love to have you.
Thank you. Item 4 on our agenda, City Council will consider to request to temporarily close the following streets during the Alamance Region's 46th Annual Antique Car Club Show on Saturday, May 20th, 2017, from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Conditional upon meeting requirements of the City of Burlington Special Event application. The details of this event are spelled out in your agenda. This time, council recognizes John Cox, Antique Car Club Event Coordinator. Welcome.
Thank you. It is the 46th. I do not know how many years it has been in downtown Burlington, but at least 10, probably many, many more. The streets that were actually on there, and everybody knows where it is, worked out very well. Last year we had a different layout. Fortunately, it rained, so we had a low turnout. Because they also, it turns out, have activities at the Paramount Theater, dance activities, And let me assure you, you don't want to make the dance moms angry because we've closed off streets in their parking lot. So we were fortunate, as I said, we had very low turnout last year due to rain. They will still be dancing this year, apparently, according to Dave Wright. But the parking that we had used last year, we won't be using, so the mothers can park in the back of the Paramount and let their kids out and so on. So it's always worked out well for us on this. Insurance will be forwarded from our treasurer. Taylor Insurance has done it for years. They do it for all National Antique Car Club car shows that they have. And Burlington's had the form every year.
Any questions from council? We appreciate you making that adjustment to your parking lot usage with so
Well,
many.
we appreciate going back to the original because it works out better.
Excellent. Do I hear a motion from council?
I make a motion that we approve the request upon meeting the special event permit policy notification.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion is approved. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Item 5, City Council will consider a request to temporarily close Front Street from Main Street to Worth Street during the Walk to End Alzheimer's event, sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association on Saturday, September 23rd, 2017, from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m., conditional upon meeting requirements of the City of Burlington Special Event Permit application. This time, council recognizes Caitlin Fox, Alzheimer's Association Event Coordinator. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me again. We would like to close the that section of Front Street for our start-finish line for the, I want to say 10th Alamance County Walk to End Alzheimer's. Last year we raised over $75,000 and we're hoping to raise even more this coming year. Any questions?
Questions from council? Do I hear a motion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion is approved. Thank you very much. That concludes our business items. We have no public comments requested for this evening. Do I hear any comments from council? Manager?
Mr. Mayor, we have some new folks with us for the first time this evening. I'm going to introduce two of our staff colleagues and our partner from the Burlington Downtown Corporation. To my left is Sonny Randolph, is our new, if you'll raise your hand, is our new Community Development Administrator working in the Planning Department. And in the second row is Emily Lott, who's joined our Recreation and Parks Department. She's our one of our special events staff people, and Emily's also in my Leadership Alamance class. And on the front row is Jessica Passion, new Director of the Burlington Downtown Corporation. So probably not the last time you'll see these folks at council meetings, but this is the first.
Well, welcome to the
welcome.
city. Any other council comments? I have a couple events I'd like to share coming up. We have our normal spring bulk waste collection beginning on February 27th through April 28th. Information about that's available on the city website. We're also accepting board and commission applications right now until April 1st. You can apply online, and more information is available there as well. Belong in Burlington had our first event the other week on January 25th, and we had over 60 residents come down to City Hall. It was a wonderful event, and we look forward to continuing orderly with the next event on April 26th. And then the Burlington Fire and Police Citizens Academies are both accepting applications right now. Encourage folks to reach out and take advantage of those opportunities. And the city is seeking input on 2 surveys for plans right now, the Indoor Recreation Survey and the Greenway and Bicycle Pedestrian Survey. So those are available on the city website. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.